residency application timeline. Many of you were asking of the fact that what is the timeline, and if I am a graduate, how do I go ahead with the preparation, right? Let me tell you, typically what should be your game plan. If you are a medical student preparing from first year, you prepare and appear for step 1 in third year, prepare and appear for step 2 CK in internship year, CK, CS and clinical rotation. This happens in internship year. Absolutely, Princey. And of course, once you have your MBBS degree and you build your CV, okay, you get ECFMG certified, all right, once you submit your passing marks of CK, CS and your degree. Okay. This usually happens 5 to 6 years parallel to your med school. Now, those who are already graduate or intern will take 1 year for step 1, 1 year for CK, CS and rotation. So 2 years of preparation minimum. And once you have everything ready, you will apply in the month of September. November to January, you will go for your job interviews to America. February is when you give your preference order. March is when the results are out, and July onwards your PG starts. So if you understand the process, you will realize that typically it's a 1 year of application even after graduation, provided you start parallelly, which is why people appear for step 1 in third year, CKCS in internship year. And if you are a graduate, you're going to spend 1 year, 2 years, and this third year minimum. But as I told you, it's a long process, but it is worth the wait, because the rejection rate for this work visa is less than 0.5%, right? Because once you start residency, you are on a work visa. Somebody was asking about the visa. The only visa you need to be concerned about or worried about is a B1, B2 tourist visa. Why do you require this visa? For clinical rotation, for CS exam and for interviews. Multiple entry visa, a 10-year multiple entry visa. So once you have the visa, using the same particular visa, you can travel multiple times. All right. This is the visa you need to be worried about, not the work visa. There is no rejection rate much in the work visa side. Great. So now the process looks complicated, but why do you think thousands and thousands of Indian students are preparing for USMLE? What is the logic? The logic is very simple. In the US and compared to India, there is a huge skill shortage. What happens in India, you can start practicing as a physician moment you complete your MBBS. Even when the next exam is announced, after MBBS, you appear next, you can directly work. In America, it doesn't happen like that. If you want to practice, you need to complete PG or residency. An undergrad MD doctor in America cannot work unless he has completed his residency. And which is why there is a huge shortage. Every year, they have a requirement of 121,300 physicians as per the World Health Organization physician-patient ratio, but they are not able to meet this. And which is why there is a demand. In fact, the current corona situation is actually exposing the shortage in the system, which is why more and more states in US are announcing measures where they are inviting international students to join on an urgent basis. Another important thing which you need to understand is the simple maths. The orange bar is the number of PG seats in America. The yellow bar is the number of MBBS seats in America. They have more PG seats and less MBBS seats, which is why the gap, which is increasing every year. Last year it was 16,000 where IMGs are applying for. Now, if somebody has to compare with India, India also has around 30,000 PG seats. But how many MBBS seats they have? Almost close to around 70,000. How many people apply for NEET? This year applicant plus last year applicant plus last year applicant who didn't got selected, plus there are eternal optimists. In last 3-4 years they keep on giving NEET. So 1.5 lakh students appear the NEET PG every year for those 30,000 seats. And if it minus the quota or open category clinical, there are only 15,000 seats. So for every 10 students in India, 1 gets a seat. And because of this vacancy, for every 10 IMGs, 6 are getting admission, which is why more and more Indian students are considering US. As I told you in the start, data never lies. All right. So we have one more proof of that, which I'm going to share in the next slide. Somebody was asking about money. Minimum salary after graduation is 1.5 crores if you are just like a MD medicine or a pediatrician, all right? As you move higher up the order, neurology 2 crores, nephro 2.5, OBGY 3, emergency 3, urology, anesthesio, dermat 4 crores. The top 5 specialization are plastic, orthopedics, cardio, gastro, and radiology. That's how it works. Great. So let's move ahead with the important information. I told you data never lies. So let's understand what happened this year's admission cycle. So this year, as of this year, 2020, how many students got selected? Let's understand this. 2020 total number of seats available were about 34,000. Number of non-US citizen IMGs who got selected was the highest in last 30 years. People broke last 30 years record. Now, last 2-3 days ago, President Trump tweeted something and everybody went into bonkers, that, oh, USML is over. Well, unfortunately, what we have seen in IMG community is the story of Spanish and Italian crab. People who usually spread the rumors are themselves not preparing for USMLE, but they're busy advising everyone, oh, don't try, it's difficult, it's never going to happen. Well, you need to speak with real people, and real people are actually doing their job in the US right now in the COVID situation, because all my alumni who are successfully matched are working in the high-end hospitals in New York, New Jersey, helping the cause in the US currently. So real people are in US. Those who are speaking here, spreading rumors, are just wanting to either reduce the competition or not wanting to you be successful. All right. Why do I say that? Because this is based on my experience. The first time when Trump was elected, again a similar rumor was spread. Oh, USMLE is over now. But what happened since 2015? Let us understand this. Every year that Trump was in power, number of people getting selected keep on increasing. Just opposite to the rumors that USMLE is over. And 2020 was the highest. For every 10 students, 6 got admission. 6,900 students applied and 4,200 got selected. This proves the demand of international students in the American job market.